Basically, I will just cross the border to Hong Kong and pray there. And Hong Kong, it's about around, what is it, 14 minutes away on the high-speed rail. Fantastic. Anyway, the Ramadan, it's around the corner, and by tomorrow, I believe it will be the start of the Ramadan. Alhamdulillah. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't fasted for let's say over a decade. You understand? So that's a long time. 10 years I haven't fasted. And for those who already know, and since I relocated to China, when I used to live in Shenzhen many months ago, and then I reconnected back to my faith and started practicing my faith a lot more. I'm Muslim. So yeah, basically, so I'm very, very happy. I'm so confident now I can hopefully say I'm Muslim, and this video is a short one. I just want to wish all of my Muslim brothers and sisters out there a happy Ramadan, happy fasting. I'm going to attempt the fasting, and the only thing is here in Shenzhen, compared to Shenzhen, Tianjin, there are not many mosques here. There's only one big mosque here. It's in a different district, and it's actually very far. On the train, I think it's about an hour. So that's the one thing I missed about Tianjin. Tianjin, like, honestly, the mosque was like 10 minutes away from me, and there's so many mosques as well in Tianjin. I think in the north of China, that's where you'll see a lot more mosques. I think because it's not too far away from Xinjiang. Assalamu alaikum. So prayers now over. I never thought they also have another one down there, and it's a huge one at the top as well. Unbelievable. And there's quite a lot more Muslim there. And of course, I've seen quite a lot of few Muslims as well, and I've actually spoke to some of them. Like, they gave me direction about the nearest mosque. I thought there will be another one, but I think there's only one major one here, you know. And the good thing is, Hong Kong is not far away, so I think if I'm unable to go to Malaysia or Indonesia, you have to understand I work here, so my schedule is not in my favor some way. So basically, I will just cross the border to Hong Kong and pray there. And Hong Kong, it's about around, what is it, 14 minutes away on the high-speed rail. And of course, to get to the high-speed rail, it's a lot more it's a lot more further than getting to Hong Kong. I think from where I stay in Nanshan to Futian railway station, it's around 30 minutes, you know, sometimes, let's say 20 minutes. But to Hong Kong, let's say in total, within an hour, I'll be in Hong Kong. Welcome to Hong Kong. All right. There we go. All right, so the temperature is actually quite nice, you know. I'm in Hong Kong, not too far from Shenzhen. I live and work in Shenzhen, and I'm here, and it's loud. In there, taking a picture of me. The crazy thing is, Hong Kong is bloody expensive. Actually, in Kowloon, Hong Kong, there's a Kowloon mosque there. So basically, I've been to Hong Kong many times, and also recently as well. Yeah, there's also quite a lot of Indonesians, and also Pakistani, and foreigners from different parts of the world really living in Hong Kong. It's a lot more international compared to other Chinese cities. So definitely, and I'll most likely go to Hong Kong to to pray, you know, during my day off. You know, basically, I'll definitely attempt the Ramadan. And my struggle is because I live by myself, of basically waking up early in the morning. Normally, back in the days, my mom used to do that, wake me up early in the morning. I didn't like it. Do the morning prayers. I didn't like that bit. But I have to force myself. I'm going to set an alarm, trying to make sure I wake up, and I will try my extreme best, man. And it's not going to be easy for me because I love to eat. And not eating during the day, oh, it's so hard. But as a Muslim, I have to attempt it, man. If a little baby can do it, I can do it too. All right, I can do it too. Anyways, man, I'm very happy. I'm very content. And basically, while I'm observing the Ramadan, so I just want to make a very important announcement. I will be releasing my episode, my series I shot from Malaysia. So you are going to see a video I shot from Malaysia. So if you see me in episode, I'm eating. I am not eating during Ramadan, okay? I shot that before the Ramadan because I create documentary style. I just want to make you know that. So the good thing is, recently I bought myself a PS5, an Apple TV, and I envision I'm going to observe the Ramadan. So I'm going to spend most of my time indoors, you know, and basically, yeah, after work, of course, play some games, and of course, break my fast. And yeah, I think I'm going to lose weight. It's going to be good for me because I'm legally chubby. Look at this boy, chubby. Let me show you my belly. Legally chubby, but I'm all right. I think I'm in good health. I try to exercise, so my exercise, I'm going to make sure I don't exercise during the day, or else I'm going to get hungry and thirsty, you know. So that's going to be a big struggle, but I'll see how the thing pan out, you know. So anyways, I wish you all out there, and basically, happy fasting. Most likely I might fly to Malaysia at the end of the Ramadan and to experience it, you know, the Ramadan there, because from Shenzhen here to Malaysia, it's only 2 hours on the flight, £50 one way, maybe sometime £40, and from Malaysia to, you know, to Indonesia, it's not far at all. So yeah, either Malaysia or Indonesia, I might come there at the end of the Ramadan to break my fast, and in May I will come back to Indonesia. I will try my best because that's going to be a national holiday here in China. So I'll definitely come, and let me know, and basically which city you would like me to visit or highland. And the national holiday here is going to be for around maybe 6 days. So I want to spend that 6 days in Indonesia exploring a different side, not just Jakarta and Bandung or Bali. I've been to quite a lot of cities in Java. I think I want to head to Sumatra. Maybe I'll touch down in Jakarta, and then I'll fly to Sumatra, experience things there, and then for a couple of days, and then I'll fly back to Shenzhen, China. So for me, I plan way ahead, you understand? So let's see if all of those plans come to fruition. But for what it is, I just want to say happy fasting. taking a picture of me. The crazy thing is Hong Kong is bloody expensive.